Hello everyone. It is time for our weekly check-in and it is time to bring Georgette and Fred Jr. out and see where they're at. So let's jump right into this.
Can we work it out? Only time will tell.
Hello everyone, Marlene aka Snow Gardener 307 here for our weekly check-in. I had a fun, eventful week this last week. We didn't spend a ton of money though, so that was a good thing. We had a lot of fun, maybe a little bit too much fun. That's why you guys didn't see a Friday video. But as you guys know, I've been sharing my calendar with you. I wanted to go ahead and share you what this weekend said because I just loved it. It says, love yourself and life becomes a party. And it's so true. A lot of you guys know that I am on a healthy journey, right? A weight loss journey. And if you follow my other channel, I just did my weigh-in before this weekend on Friday, and I was super surprised and super happy. And so go check that channel out if you haven't. But let's go ahead and jump right into our weekly check-in. We've got Georgette and Fred Jr. here with us because this is their day. This is the day that they get to shine. We have some original artwork that I'm going to show you from my sister-in-law, Shannon. Super excited to announce that there is a big announcement. Some of you guys have already seen it. It's already been on Instagram if you follow me on Instagram. If you don't, go check it out. My Instagram is just snowgardener307. So let's jump back to our January calendar. I've got my no spin stickers in here so that we can get our no spins tracked. Let's scooch this on over. I've got my wallet here so that we can go ahead and see what money we have left. We are going to be using some of this money for transfer today. You're going to see that on Wednesday. And then on Friday, I'm excited to say that you will see my monthly budget. So it's going to be a good week for budget videos. Let's go ahead and, oops, that goes there. So we have got a couple expenditures right here. We're going to go through our dividers to make sure I haven't forgotten anything because you guys know I like to forget stuff. I hope this is straight. The one video I recorded, it drove me crazy because everything was crooked in it. So we have got a grocery expenditure here. And we have got an eating out expenditure here. If you do watch my other channel, you'll see that we had a fun girls' night out. And so I bought dinner for my sister-in-law and I, and then her and I and 3 other friends went to a paint and sip and we had a lot of fun there. We spent some money there, but it got paid with other sources and stuff. So let's make sure for grocery, I have $104 right here for Ridley's. Let's take a look. So I do have 104, which should leave us with $46 left. So we've got 20, 40, 45, 46. So that's right. So I'm going to put that grocery divider aside and this card aside. And I forgot to grab out my weekly check-in sheet. So let me go ahead and grab that on out. Weekly money transfer. Sorry, wrong one. Debt snowballs. There's Georgette, who we're going to need. There's our weekly check-in. We're going to go ahead and pull out our weekly check-in, and we're also going to pull out our Georgette as well. I am going to be showing you guys February Georgette. She is so dang cute. And got to be careful so I don't rip them. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and get this started. We are going to go ahead and say that we checked in for food first. And we know we only spent $104, right? Because that's what the calendar says. That's what the card said. However, the way that I do this, so we started with $150. We spent $140 at the store, but $46 is going to go to transfer today. And so that will mean that we spent $150. And for the month, we've got $0 left over, which is fine, right? Because we know that that transfer is going to go other places. So I'm going to go ahead and put this money right here into my money tray for Wednesday. Then we've got food on the go. Normally this money gets pulled out at the end of the month. However, as I have discussed earlier in the month, I was saving on this money so that we could use it at Sam's Club. Super excited to say we haven't spent anything this month, so we've still got $200 left. So that is going to stay just how it is because we are going to use that, like I said, at Sam's Club. I almost tried to spill my overnight oats over here that I'm munching on. So we started with $200. We have nothing left, and we still have $200. And I'm just going to put food on the go. And for anybody that is new to the channel, food on the go for us is any money that's spent when we're out of town or stockpile food. And then we've got my car. And you guys know I was sick, right? I was really sick at the beginning of the month. So didn't go many places. There's also been a lot of hockey, but it's all been in my town. So I haven't had to take my son halfway to his dad's house. And so we haven't done a lot of driving. So that is good news for the car fund, because it shows that we put gas in on the 17th. We should have $145. Let's check this out. So we've got 50, 1, 20, 40, and 5. I only spent $55 in the month of January for gas. That is unheard of. So let's go ahead and see. So with car, we started out with 145. We're going to go ahead and put that we spent 145 and that our ending balance is 0, because 145 is going to go to transfer today. So it's going to be an amazing transfer week. So excited for that. And we'll get those out of the way. Then we've got my allowance right here. And we've also got the pay it forward. So I did use my allowance to pay for Shannon and I to eat out. So $40 is what I spent there. Let's make sure. We started with 95. We spent 40. That means I still have $55 left. We are going out of town this next weekend. And so I'm saving this $55 to be able to buy myself some stuff when we go out of town. So that's just going to stay in my wallet just like that. And then let's check out our pay it forward. I have decided last week, I went ahead and paid it forward to my friend Ira over at Budget with Ira. And this week, I am just going to go ahead and let this money stay. We're not going to move it anywhere because your girl is coming close to 2,000 subscribers. That's right, everybody. 2,000 subscribers. I want to thank each and every single one of you that continue to watch me, continue to support me. I appreciate you guys more than you know. And so we should have $58 in here. We're going to use this money plus the money that I add this next month to go towards that 2,000 subscribers. So if you guys haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Let's go ahead and make sure we've got 58, 20, 40, 50, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we are right on point there. Those are all good to go. Then we've got our fun and miscellaneous and our home category. So let's go ahead and take these right here. So we've got fun and miscellaneous and home. Now, these two categories, I've been having some growing pains with these. In the past, I would unstuff them at the end of the month, right? We're at the end of the month. So I would unstuff it and we would move them other places. However, my husband's money doesn't go in until around the 15th of the month. So it's only been in there for 2 weeks. And so I don't know if I should unstuff what's left of mine at that point and then leave his in there and then unstuff his, whatever's left, to try to make it fair. So just trying to think about what to do. I'm probably going to do something a little bit different today because we have $75 in there. He just put in $25 on the 15th. So we're going to leave $25 in there. And then we're going to go ahead and unstuff the 50. We didn't apparently have any fun, you guys, this month. And we didn't have any miscellaneous, which is kind of unusual. So we're going to go ahead and say that we started out with 75. And then we're going to subtract 50. And we're going to put $50 towards transfer today. So we're going to go ahead and take this $50. That will leave the $25 in that he just put in a couple weeks ago. So let's go ahead and put transfer today. And minus 50. So that way we're not sitting at nothing. And of course, here in just a couple days, I'm going to be doing mine as well. So that's fun and miscellaneous. And then home, we have the same sort of dilemma with home. So if you look, my hubby just put $50 in on the 18th, but of course I had already overspent on home because I got more totes to put Christmas decor away and my son needed a laundry basket and, so I overspent. So we've got $29 in there. I am just going to let this $29 roll on over for now so that if we need a little something for the home, we've got it. So let's go ahead and finish this out right here. So we've got $25 there. We started with 29. We've got 0. Or we spent 0, and we're just going to leave 29 in there. I don't think that's a bad thing to have a little bit there. The only bad thing about that is normally that money does go towards our home sinking fund. So I think what I might do, if I remember, is when I do my hubby's paycheck and I stuff more money in, if this $29 is still there, I'll pull that out and put that towards a transfer today. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And then I've got my to bank envelope and I've got some good money in here. Not too bad. Needs to go to the bank. for anybody that doesn't know what this is, I use a rewards credit card. And so, for example, when I put gas in, sometimes I use cash, sometimes I don't. But I take my cash out, I put it in my bank envelope, and then I pay off that credit card every single month. So that is our weekly check-in. So we've got the brewery here. Let me go ahead and highlight this, my color. Great low spending week yet again. Great weekly check-in. We've still got Georgette to do, but let's go ahead and talk about our no spends. And let's talk about our goals to see what we did. So we are right here. So I spent on the 24th. And the 25th was a no spend. The 26th was a no spend. I spent on the 27th. The 28th a no spend. The 29th a no spend. The 30th a no spend. And I can tell you guys this. Today, payday, it's grocery day. So I'm not going to put a no spend there because most likely, unless I run out of time, there will be groceries bought today. So let's check this out. How many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Wow. We got 20 no spends for our goals this month. This is what being sick does for you guys. I tell you what, you save money. Well, unless you've got doctor bills. But 20 no spends. I made over $200 in my side hustle. I am excited to tell you that I had 8 YouTube videos this month for budgeting, and I had way more than 8 YouTube videos for Snow Gardener 307, everything but the budgets. I've been doing shorts for the last couple weeks, and so I've had 14 shorts in a row, plus I've had my other videos. I just put up a cook with me yesterday. So those are all amazing. Now let's talk about our friend Georgette. So we've got Georgette's tracker right here. Super cute. This is our January design. This is available on my Etsy shop. And let's go ahead and get her money put into her. So she should have $15.99. But the funny thing is, of course, we had a transfer today. So she's actually up to $18.82. Let me grab out Mr. Casio and put that number in there so that I remember how much she started out with so we can figure out how much there is. So I do have a little bit of change, which is kind of nice, even though we didn't have a lot of spending. I did end up with some change from the little bit that I did spend. And of course, Fred Jr. is super excited for every single penny that goes into Miss Georgette. And let's see how much is in here today. It was so funny. The last couple times that I've put money in here, of course, there's been a Canadian penny. And I just learned from one of my viewers and my subscribers that Canada doesn't even have pennies anymore. So you know that there's way more Canadian pennies in the US than there is in Canada. So she's at $20.61 now. And let's see how much we added in. Oops, I did that wrong. This is why we use erasable pen. Man, I messed up my sheet. It was so pretty. So we put in $1.79 today. Nothing too exciting. And then she ended up at $20.61. Can you guys see that? So Georgette is just racking up those coins. Every little penny counts. And so this was our January. Let me go ahead and move these aside. And then we have got our February. This one is going to be in my Etsy shop by the time you see this video. So if you want to purchase this one, I also want to tell you guys there has been a change to the listing. So let me actually get my listing up so that I can make sure that I'm telling you guys the right thing. I just printed this one off for myself, so I've got my listing right here. All right, so we have got our February Georgette. This is our 2022 number 2, if you're looking for it, number 2 tracker. And so we have got week 1, 2, 3, 4, beginning balance, ending balance, and we've got Miss Georgette and Fred Jr. just sitting there looking cute. Fred Jr.'s got his little heart. Georgette's got her heart. What has changed, you guys, is you get this one, right, that says Georgette and Fred Jr., but I know some people might not want Georgette. Shh, Georgette, it's okay, don't listen. But some people might not want her name on their tracker. So I've got another one that right here just says February savings tracker. Then I have a third one, you guys, And this one has a blank line and it says tracker. Maybe you don't track your savings. Maybe you track your spending every single week, or maybe you want to use it as a debt tracker. So since I've left that blank for you guys, if you like this format, if you like Shannon's original artwork of Georgette and Fred Jr. and want to support us, her, whatever, then you can use it for anything. So super excited. So $3 for this one. And as you guys know, this one is a little bit more expensive because I give a kickback to Shannon for her original artwork. And speaking of that, we have some exciting news. Now, I was hopeful that I was going to have some physical things here to show you, but it didn't end up working out. I will show you the physical things on Wednesday. I promise you I will show you. Some of you may have already seen this on Instagram because Shannon has created a new Etsy shop and we are going to be partnering in this. But for right now, she is the leader because she's the artist. She is the woman that is doing everything. And I'm just the idea person right now. And so, of course, once she starts getting orders, stuff like that, I'll help her pack orders. I'll help her do all of that stuff. But we have opened up 307 Design Studio. I'm going to put it right up here. And let me show you guys the listing. That is so exciting. There are a few listings on there. Give her some time. This is original artwork that she is listing. So these are all things that she has done. So this listing right here, that's right. Look at all of these super cute Georgette stickers. There are 5 different ones. You can purchase them all separately or you can purchase them together. And I am going to have a discount code for all of you YouTube watchers down below. Shannon wants to give you guys a discount. So make sure you go check out 307 Design Studio. And I have to show you guys one thing. Now, just so you know, what I'm showing you is not exactly what is on the shop. I'm going to use these because I don't want to waste them. Look at my no spin stickers for February. Are these not adorable? So you can buy these stickers and let me show you guys how super cute they are. Now, I know Shannon had to work on them and get the cutting right and all of that stuff. So they might be a smidge smaller, but this sheet right here was one of her draft sheets and they look pretty dang good. And so I'm going to use them. This is her original artwork again, just a little heart. And she went with the conversation hearts. So originally she was going to go something along the lines to match with my red February. Because of course, oops, sorry guys, I'm making you rattle all over. I created this, so she was going to go with reds and pinks. And I said, it doesn't have to match mine exactly. I think the conversation hearts are so super cute. So you guys will be seeing these no spin stickers in my February tracker. We're going to set some no spend goals when we do my budgeting and all of that stuff. So 307 Design Studio is going to be your place to go for not only die cut stickers. There are stickers of Georgette, as I showed you guys, that are die cut. There's also going to be some budgeting stickers as we design them together. They will all feature Shannon's artwork. So this is not going to be something that's coming out super quick, probably. If you have any special requests that has to do with Georgette and Fred Jr. or any other budgeting stickers that you would consider buying from 307 Design Studio, make sure you let me know. Now, I forgot something last week that a viewer brought to my attention. So let's roll on over to fix the mistake I made last week. All right, everybody, I went and grabbed a binder really quick, and then I have got a savings challenge. So when I did my savings challenges on transfer today, somebody told me that while I added the dollars on this, I didn't add them into the savings challenge. So let's check this out. So let's get some money out of here. We're just going to set this aside for when we get back to here. And you guys, like I promised you, there will be a bill exchange because I have to. So here's the accomplishments right here. Let's take a look. And yeah, I only have $6 in there. So a special thank you to, I have to put their name right up here because I'm filming this and all of a sudden I went blank. Special thank you for letting me know. So we need $7. So let's take a look. So 5, 6, and 7. And so our accomplishments challenge now has 5, 10, 11, 12, and 13. I didn't even catch that I had done that. I might have caught it on transfer today this week, but heaven only knows. I mean, you know, you get so busy doing things and you just forget. So another thank you to everybody that supports me. All right, everybody. Well, that is it for today. I want to give a huge shout out to my sister-in-law, Shannon, over at 307 Design Studio. Go check out her artwork at Prairie Ghost Studio on Instagram and 307 Design Studio on Etsy. Remember, you guys, until I see you next week, or next time I should say, because I'll see you on Wednesday, keep on smiling. Bye, everybody.